Yes, student. Today we will discuss about the unfixed iteration. What is unfixed iteration? Sometimes you may know be aware how many times a process has to be repeated while writing a program. So Java language provide a looping structure in which the number of iteration is known as the unfixed iteration. In this situation, a set of statement is executed till the given condition is true. The loop terminates if the condition become false. Means loop will be continue till the condition will true. The loop will terminate when the condition will become false. So it is of two types. One is while loop. You can say entry control loop. And second one is exit control loop. We use the do while loop. First of all, we will discuss about the while loop. While loop, in some situation, while loop is an iteration type. It executes a set of statement till a given condition is true. Its condition is true. The control of the loop for the execution and terminates the executions. Otherwise this is the reason why a loop is terminated as entry control loop or entry control restricted loop. So student, one more times I will repeat the while loop or entry control loop. In some situation, while loop is unfixed iteration type. It executes a set of statements till a given condition is true. It is the condition is true, the control enters the loop for execution and terminates the execution. Otherwise, this is the reason why a while loop is terminated as entry control loop or entry restricted loop. Okay. Now, by giving the one example, I will try to explain. For example, you can write down the question also. We have to calculate the value of the p by using the while loop. How you will calculate the value of the p? We are using here program. First of all, we will write here comments. Clear? In the comments, we will write to calculate the value of P. Next, import java.util dot star, then open brace. Then after that we will define the class, class public class value. Okay, now then open brace. Now we have to define the main function, public static void main string argument function, then open brace. Now we are using a scanner function. Scanner in new scanner system dot n. Is it clear? Now we are defining here the integer type of the data is p. P is we are giving here 1000 suppose, and the value of the r we are giving here 10, and the value of the t time we are giving here 1. Okay, and we have to calculate the value of the p. Now we are giving here suppose double. P is equal to initial value is 0, and the value of the Si is equal to 0.0. Is it clear? Because we are writing here 0.0 and 0.0 because we are using here double data types. Now we are giving here condition while the value of the P is less than how much? 1, 10, 100,000, 10,000. Suppose the value of the P is less than 10,000, then open brace, then Si is equal to, means loop will be continue when the value of the P will be less than 10,000. When the value of the P will be exceed of the P value of 10,000, then program will be stopped. Now Si is equal to P into R into T divided by 100. Clear? Now P is equal to P plus Si. Now system dot out dot print L. Means now what we have to write here? We have to write here P and then close. 1, 2 and 3. Clear? Now when you will run this program, this is the output, and how it will be run. So first of all, the value, how it will be calculate. I will explain the logic. The value of the P is given 1000. So first of all, it will take the value of the P in the formula Si is equal to P into R into T upon 100. Then The value of the P is 1000, R is 10 and time is 1. Divide by 100. Then 1000 multiply 10 multiply 1 upon 100. Like this it will be calculated. 20 cut. Now the value of the SI is equal to how much? 100. Now the P is equal to, now the second formula will work. P is equal to P plus SI. The value of the P is 1000, already mentioned here. Then SI how much? 100. Now how much? 1, 0, 0 and 1. Now it will print this value. Then again it will come here. Now the value of the P is how much? 1100. So then again this formula will follow, same formula. So now the value of the P is 1100 multiply 10 multiply 1 and divide by 100. 20 cut. Now the value of the SI how much? 110. Now the value of the P. Now what will be the value of the P now? P is equal to P plus SI. So P is 100. Sorry, P is 1100 plus SI. SI how much? 110. Then you can add 0, 1, 2 and like this. So this loop will work like this again and again till the value of the P is less than 1, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. If